All right, I think we're good. All right. Oh, wait. Why is... Okay, no, yeah, that's there. Okay. That's weird that that's... Yeah, that's better. Okay, yeah, I forgot that it does it like that. All right. Howdy, Xavier. Good to see you in the chat. Okay. All right, I took a few already just to make sure everything was working. Spoiler, it is. I completely forgot. It's weird because I know I have screenshots of this, and yet it's never registered to me that we have the elder, the old god. Well, yeah, that's the word. Elder god, gravestones here. I forgot what the English in the concept art was. Yeah. Completely slipped my mind. Damn. Ooh. Ah. Damn. Oh. Where did I leave my echoes? Oh, over there. Okay. Couldn't remember where my echoes were. Okay, they're down here. All right, come on, do electric attack. Oh. Damn. Problem is, you gotta predict them doing Go on, do it. I'm amazed that doesn't hit me. I don't know if the Meth Wiki has the lightning attack specifically. Come on. Woo! Hey, I am. Good to see you. Is there a new book? No, QB, not yet. Ah, damn! Really thought I was gonna do it this time. Woo. Come on. Ooh, all right. Damn. No, it just won't do it. Okay. Am I just not close enough? Ow. So annoying. Yeah, how's he do? What makes him do the electric field thing? Ow. Oh, there we go. One of them had to get me. I mean, hey, if you own both Abyssal Archive and Demonic Archive on your shelves, maybe I need to get to it. Hey, Gundir's mom. Thanks for raising your boy right. He became a wonderful king, really setting up the foundations that would screw Lothric over in the end. Truly. Best son. Really have to appreciate you. Hello. Woo. There we go. It feels like I need to be like at mid-range, and that's what makes him... It's a bit awkward though, because the same thing for the fire, so I can't really like reliably bait it. Yeah, there's nothing stops them just from coming up and doing one of those slashes either. Don't do it. No! Oh, are you kidding me? Like right when I'm getting up, you fucking well, at least I have that on stream. Here I am. Oh my god. Piece of shit. Come on, do it. Come on, do it. Ow. Oh, that one hit me. Damn. Ow. I was not expecting that one. Oh my god. Damn. Really? Ow. Oh my god, like really? That's when you decide you do it? Guy just doesn't want to cooperate, you know? I guess he oh my god. Man, a mistake by pulling an all-nighter to watch Evo and draw, and I haven't slept for 36 hours, lol, then get to sleep, I am. I only have Abyssal for now. Yeah, might wanna, you know, wait a little longer there. Collect your funds, just in case. Wouldn't it be easier to just record and then take a screenshot of the video when it happens? I mean, that's one of the benefits of this stream. But generally speaking, the videos, especially the PS5 videos, I find that their quality is just inferior than a single screenshot. Just in terms of the raw quality, the screenshot just does better. Oh, you have my thing. Okay. Well, you're useless to me. There we go. Honestly, what would be easier would probably be figuring out how to get a copy of Bloodborne with emulation on my PC, and then getting a camera mod on that one. Truth be told, chat, I wish everything had a camera mod attached to it. Just let me mod in a camera. I don't care for you. Get out of here, you. Let's see if maybe the Graves will keep him trapped and doing mid-range moves, and he'll do the... No, he moved himself out of the way. Ow. Damn. My plan. My foolproof plan has been fooled and proofed. Ah! But yeah, worst case scenario, I always have the stream that I can just go back and just take a screenshot on here. Because I try to keep it as high quality as possible to match what I'm playing. I do not agree with that, actually. I don't think every game should have free cam by default. That's one of my big complaints with Demon Souls, is that you could just pull out the free cam thing. Like, well, it's not a free cam, but you know, the camera tool they have to pause the gameplay and stuff. I find that stuff is just distracting. I am one of the very, 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 very small niche people who want to and obviously take very specific, highly detailed angles at every little thing in these games for the purposes of your viewing pleasure in an in-depth analysis, as well as a kind of, as well as a sort of proof for my own edification. Oh. That's not most people. And in general gameplay, I would not want to play the games this way. These ways. Alright. Yeah, this would be a little bit of research. It's mostly me just wanting to get a screenshot of this guy's AoE. Damn. Should have moved. Also, that corpse is in the way. Honestly, we'll do this later. The corpse is there. It's all a mess. All right. So back to what we were looking at. Could you use the PC version with the upscaler? The PC version of Bloodborne? Please edify me. Where is this magical PC version of BP that legally exists? He does the AoE more at half health. You mean when he's on his all fours? That would make sense, possibly. All right, let's see. Where are you? I guess this will do. Not 100% happy with this one, but we'll take it. Uh-huh. All right, there we go. All right, now... Oh, that's just a piece. Okay. Oh, well. I'll live with that. All right. So it's really only the amygdala area that has the distortions in the land. I don't remember Nightmare of Mensis having these, but I guess we can check just to be doubly sure. Ah. So it looks like it's a bit hard because this one's damaged, but there are undamaged versions, and it looks like there's this abstract representation of like the body, the dead and buried body's remains portrayed at the bottom, and then you have like the blood of the soul and stuff like that rising up to flora at the top, right? So we got a little bit of that there. Do I have to... Okay. Ooh. Do trees work? Nope. Trees do not manipulate the camera. In that case, best angle we're gonna get is probably something like this. There we go. I'll say no more. No, 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 no. Feel free to say. It's just very funny when you know, little silly things like that go. It's like, ah, yes. My PC, my Bloodborne on PC, I totally have. Get on that, Sony. Why the hell doesn't it exist yet? Ah, now this is a good one. This is good. This is fine. There we go. But yeah, until I actually get, unless I actually get like some emulation, a copy on that and figure that stuff out, this is probably the next best thing. But again, I probably have to talk to Lance because I think Lance is so far the only one that's made a working camera mod. It's been a while, so I haven't kept track with that stuff. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it's definitely carried over to Elden Ring. Definitely seen that before. All right. Oh, ow! Hey, Crown of Solomon. I'm doing aight. Oh, ow, damn. I thought I dodged that, but I forget that, BB's dodge and jump sometimes get mixed together in my inputs. Really? Yeah, the insult to injury? Really? Yeah, I don't know what the true story is there with what's going on. It's always hard with corporate stuff because there's always a lot of, you know, backstabbing and subterfuge and stuff going on in those offices. But so far, From Software hasn't commented on it, so I don't care about you. Let's just quickly look over this area. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you almost have like the root-like structure here, and then behind it, there's like the full roots being portrayed in. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if the BB film gives us anything. I hope it's good. I hope. All right. Waiting for that next rock. Yeah, there it is. It's like, it's gonna hit me soon. Fortunately, not a lot of sunlight in these areas. A lot of the graves tearing themselves apart, that's for sure. With blood on the inside. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Passion doesn't always translate into quality. But we can only hope. I think everybody wants there to be good content coming out of From Software outside of the gaming space. Oh no, there's too much stuff in the way. Got so much fog and crap. Yeah, Shifra. Yeah, I knew about Shifra. Ainsel's another word that basically means fairy. It's basically Shifra and Ainsel rivers are just basically saying they're the fairy rivers. I forget the exact origin for the Ainsel one. I can't remember if it was like Gaelic or something else. But yeah, it ties into the whole water fairy thing we see with the blind swordsman and stuff. I think it's probably the best I'm gonna get. I'm not gonna be waiting for the fog to clear all day. Hello, friend. Ow. Ow. Oh my god. Stop it. Ow. You're being mean. Ow. Ow. Of course. All my work was for nothing. Oh well, I didn't see anything of note back here anyway. Anytime now, Bloodborne. It's a PlayStation 5, not a fucking potato. Yeah, you. Oh wait, are these... Where's durability? I can't remember. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's... It says durability is... No, that can't be right. We've used them so much, the durability has to have gone down. I must be reading it wrong. There we go. Oh. Oh, you vomited. I don't remember you doing that. That was random. Like, is that poison vomit? Is it just regular ass, random ass vomit? Like, what kind of vomit we talking about here? Lore minds want to know. I saw you pop into place, you stupid gravestone. Get back to duty. And all these None of these are appearing. Let's see. Ow. Damn. There we go. All right. Yeah, this takes us back here. Ow! Man! I didn't realize how low my HP was. That those rocks do more damage than I remember. Want to see if I can maybe get a shot of the stuff in the sunlight, but no. Clearly terrible idea. Terrible plan. Okay, don't care about you. Don't care about you. Also, all these graves I just casually desecrate, you know? Like, get out of my way, you pack of stones. More like a stack than a pack, I suppose. Ooh. Nah, no, we don't want to go there. Ow! Oh my god, just... Oh. Oh my god. Ah, damn. I keep making the wrong button press. I'm still too much in the ER mindset. If anything, I should be using L2, not L1. I think I could do better. A little lower here. There we go. Is lightning divine in this game too? Kind of from a certain point of view. Bolts are more so... Bolts are sort of focusing on what I talked about in the Farum Azula stuff about the dragons and the whole idea of bioelectricity, right? So it really kind of taps more into that, where there's the idea that electricity is a manifestation of kind of the transference of power between matter. So, but fundamentally, the cosmology in Bloodborne, it's very pantheistic, because it sort of like boils down to where blood is really the divine and everything is blood. Right, so really, I suppose you could say in that respect, it takes on that very like Buddhist philosophy of kind of like, you know, transcending the world in that respect. Or like you're kind of trying to think of everything in this universe as like one, and you becoming one with the universe and becoming part of this greater whole and blah 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 blah, you know. Oh, okay, where do we go from here? Yeah, I'm not seeing the distortions and stuff anywhere in the land. It seems really... It might be in the swamp areas I'm not thinking about. Meanie. Could just tell me you didn't want me to come in. Didn't have to be rude about it. Oh, we got a big boy. Yeah, please keep missing. Oh my god! He just wouldn't die. I don't remember that being that tanky. This thing has to be running out of steam. Let's go back. Let's go back and make sure I have it fully repaired and stuff, because I did not check at all what my my repair speed is at. It didn't mention being broken though. Oh, now it is broken. No wonder. Okay. All right, so we'll turn this down for the time being. How much is that? That's enough for now. All right, yeah. Don't want to start amygdala's chamber quite yet. I don't want to deal with all the insanity. Okay, so we have some Elder God graves along with these like nightmare graves. I did not take that into consideration originally, but that actually helps with my point. So, gonna probably, I'm gonna have to might have to rearrange. Yeah, might have to rearrange some of my analysis. That's for sure. Because Forbidden Woodsward, he talks about the Elder Lord stuff, so... Oh well. I do not remember this passage here. Oh, it's a dead end, that's why. That's a lot of leaves. Jeez, I didn't realize how many leaves were in this poison swamp. Always useful to have on hand. There we go. There we go. Oh, did not mean to do that. Oh, do those graves despawn from this angle? Do they not show them? Fascinating. Yeah, so I think it might only be the Amygdala boss arena where they do that. I don't know how that hasn't heard me. I don't know how that hasn't triggered it yet. Oh, now I hear the noise. Wait. If I still don't see the graves, it might just be an angle thing. Did you ever see the Bonfire VM video on the DLC Eldritch Executioner? No, I've gotten so many shots of those guys already, and I've looked at them on Meph's wiki already, but who knows? Maybe VN's got a detail that I haven't seen yet. Probably should check it out at some point. For my own education. There we go. I'm surprised it didn't kill you, but I guess I must have missed. Gonna run out of these if I'm not careful. I feel like it should be more than that that's visible, but I could be wrong. Not sure if the flowers are significant or not. They could just be for the area. But it's always suspicious when you see like white bright white flowers or anything in this game. There we go. Not much sunlight on these graves over here either. Might get something out of that though, so well. For the sake of not going crazy, let's make sure that I'm keeping track of this proper. Sir, you are, or ma'am, doesn't really matter, honestly. You're gonna be dead either way. Something about that attack that's just glitched, and the devs never bothered fixing it. Yeah, see, like, it should be shooting like that, you know? The small one gets it, but Big Boy, it seems to just get shot under his own weight. I have to see if Mep has any good stuff of these guys. You probably got it all then. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm willing to be surprised. I am open to it. Anyway, in the meantime... Never know if I'm going to get some really good shots I can, like, I can edit together. Ah, damn, I can't climb up this thing. Curses! No fun time for Loki. Ah! No fun time for Loki. I suppose the giant hasn't been triggered yet. I feel like he would have come after me already, you know? Alright, let's get a good look at Flora. No. Thank you. Hunters are not sexist. A prey is a prey, even in a dream. Hunters don't have time to be sexist. We have to kill you all anyway. There's only so much time in the day. Oh. Yeah, nothing down here either in this valley. I forgot how many of these guys there are down here. Like, holy mother of pearl. Woo. Oh god, no. I made a mistake! Now I get munched. I've been well and properly munched. I am now a munchkin. Ah, finally. In your opinion, which Souls is the most easy to understand clearly without Japanese text or camera tricks? Demon Souls. It's the simplest. It's the simplest, least graphical fidelity, most small scale world and world building. Like, just everything about Demon Souls is just it's like the perfect prototype for the Miyazaki storytelling model. There's a lot of depth to it, but it never gets too big, too broad. There's never too much evidence to really kind of overload you to keep track of, right? There's not so many unique items and item descriptions and things to have to be looking through. Oh. I really would say it's probably the perfect starter story. Ow. Also very, very low concept, right? Like, the world of Demon Souls fundamentally is not that much different from our own. It follows a very basic Judeo-Christian like rubric. You know, it's like, oh, God created the world, and there's like these good and there's evil and yada yada. Now this is a classic story of like good versus evil, but you know, some people kind of muddy it because, you know, humans can be kind of bad and all that. So like it very much, it follows a very classic template, right? That most people are going to just be fundamentally familiar with, right? Dark Souls kind of throws you for a bit for a loop, right? With its opening and its very alien kind of like origin story, as it were, right? So that one's always takes a while for you to kind of get your bearings, even when the world does kind of very much resemble and seem like a world you're very familiar with. Obviously, Bloodborne leans entirely into its Victorian, Gothic / Lovecraftian aesthetic. So, and it's purposefully trying to twist and perturb your mind. So that's always going to be a little difficult to get your head around. And Elden Ring's just big. Elden Ring's just big. It's so big. There's so much to factor in. There's so much to look at. Like, it's just, it's so much. There we go. Yeah, looks good. Okay. Now, has to be this. Damn. Maybe that one. Yeah, it feels like just ain't working for the big guy, you know? No, like, could you, like, do that again? Oh! Thought I might knock myself off there. Alright, like, could you do that, though, with, like, better lighting next to you? but like, do it again. There we go. Maybe a little bit more centered we could have been with that one. Can you, like, give me a smile for the camera? There we go. Oh, you can figure it out. Ouch! You figured it out. All right. Yeah, and then when we get over here, here's where we get a lot of the distortions. The distortions to the land. All right, cool. Yeah, unfortunately, no way to get closer up images of up there. Just isn't happening. Cool as that would be, it just ain't happening. Yes, I suppose you can fault this maybe on the amygdala here, or just contact with Great Ones in general in this at this tower, right? The use of the Hunter's Nightmare is clearly meant to be like a distortion of the nightmare by Ka, so I guess Great One influence would work regardless of circumstance. All right, there we go. Yeah, you can see the grave right back there. I guess it is just very much hidden by the actual rocks there. Okay, what if I reset myself? Does the blood disappear? Does the game actually remember where the blood is splattered? I think it'll put the body back, though, in its original spot. I guess we'll see. Yeah, it does. Damn. Versus... There we are. Yeah, I need to clarify every little detail for Loran before I... Oh. Before I go hog wild, Beautiful. Yeah, I want to avoid rapid poison at least. Yeah, we hear that. Some thick cold blood. There we go. Oh my god, is it like an orgy here? Like, what's going on? What are you guys all wrapping your tentacles up in each other's business? Oh. God, there's so many of you. There we go. Odd behavior by the shadows, to be honest, but it is what it is. Always a bit awkward when you have to deal with the poison thing at the bottom ridge. Oh, look at you. Decide to show up. That's not gonna last. There we go. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, better. There we go. Whew. Uh-huh. Eh. Eh. I can do better. There we go. Ow! Mm-hmm. Hmm. Ah, damn. Just not gonna get my angle I want, I don't think. Yeah, no. All right. Go a little farther back, I think. Just a little bit more. Yeah, like this. This is good. This, I think, is fair. All right, there we go. Gonna be running out of these blood vials soon, though, so... There we go. Gotta go. Wish you well. No problem. No problem, Solomon. Have a good one. For me, always happy to have you guys here to help me pass the time. Oh. No, I just... The other one is just getting in our way, though. There we go. She doesn't see me. They already have shots like this, but again, just to be safe. I got those star flowers all settled. Like, how far deep into here is this? Actually, pretty, honestly, a decent depth into this mountain. Like, it covers a pretty good distance, I would say. I guess. All right. Enough of that. I have no idea where that nightmare guy I'm hearing is. Just kind of going off doing his own thing. Fine by me. There we go. All right, so looking through here, things I need to kind of sort out then is we only have the distortions in the land in the Amygdala boss room area. The rest of the area stays pretty true to the landscape. There isn't really. There we go. I should switch to you for this anyway. So it's really only down there. Chat, you seeing this? Did somebody forget to put set the flag at half sail or something? Like, what the hell? Oh god. Bloodborne is a perfect game, chat, with absolutely no flaws in it whatsoever. Always remember. There we go. Yeah, nothing there that's really worth taking a gander at here. Granted, there are more of the flowers, and I guess if I'm interpreting this right, it's flowers that go all the way over into this area. Interestingly enough. Yeah, I just don't see anything special about the areas where we're seeing these flowers versus those that do not. Seems pretty arbitrary. Yeah, we head over that way from there. Okay. How'd that one guy notice me is my question. Very curious about that one. Now, do I have blue elixirs on me? I think I do. Man, you suck for everybody. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that either. Nope, you didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. Nope. That did not work. Doom the bell tolls and all that jazz. Yep, okay. I think that's it for this area. I think I've examined it as closely as I can. Like I said, there's a few attacks and things I'd love to get from like the silver beasts. Or yeah, we're finally out. We're finally out of the good stuff. Like the silver beasts, or say these guys here. I'll check what Meph has first. Might save me the trouble. Like if Meph has the AoE lightning blast attack and like the poison spitting stuff, if it's good enough quality, I'm not gonna force it on my side. All right, before I die here, probably get myself back, march my ass back to the dream, get some repairs done. Oh, All right. Yeah, I got a good sense now of how the area is laid out and everything. There we go. All right, then let's just take a quick look at comparison to the Hunter's Nightmare just to make sure I'm not forgetting anything super notable there. It broke again, I thought so. There you go. Is it not here? Oh, yeah, right. I forgot. It's the other. It's the Maria grave, right? Yeah. All right, Lighthouse Hut. Let's go from underground corpse pile. We'll work our way backwards. Or forwards, I guess, depending on how you consider the river flow. All right. Ah, damn. That does not work like I thought it would. Fascinating. Cool. Okay. All right, that's done. Ah, I see. Yeah. Seems like they might rise on their own, though, even with me just being here. Yeah, so. Uh-huh. There we go. Oh, yes, I forgot there were so many corpse crows. Wait. Ah, there you are. I was wondering where you went, lady. Pretty sure that we don't have leaves and stuff growing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure we don't have leaves or anything growing on the ones in the Nightmare of Mensis. Get out of here, you stupid bird. Join your kin over that way in irrelevance. There we go. All right. Can we get a clear look over here? It's probably going to be good enough. Let's see if the fog on the bottom will clear for a sec. Come on. Let me get a nice, beautiful look at that blood. Ooh. See if there's any updates we can make to our Car Hunter's nightmare stuff. I have to double check. I think I mentioned this stuff. I don't think I mentioned the foliage covering them. Damn. No luck on getting that guy killed without the UI to keep track of. Come on. Oh my god. That's the one downside. That is the one downside. Oh, there we go. That's why, chat. I was missing my top hat. Oh, sir. Goodbye, sir. Oh. Yeah, they got the flowers here, too. There we go. Do all of them have the little like dark sludge coming off their weapons? I don't recall that. Ow. Oh. Damn. Damn. What? Oh, come on! The game robbed me. There we go. Game robbed me that time. Vermin. Wait, vermin? I don't have the league thing on me. I thought you need to have the league. Wait, am I? That's not the league. I thought you need league to see vermin or get them as drops. There we go. All right. All right, let's see. Got it. Just let us skip this. Who thought this was a good idea? No one looks at this shit. Fuck him. The top hat. The top hat. He ruined it. Doing it one more time. Ooh. Alright, so I feel like I got some good data out of this, at least for the Nightmare Frontier. It looks like everything's pretty consistent with what I was thinking for Hunter's Nightmare 2. A lot of the reused assets are here, though again, I don't recall the foliage. That might be new. All right. Who's lighting the towers up this early in the day? Not I. Oh. Oh yeah, so they all have it. Yeah, I do. I do not remember this. I may have mentioned in my analysis, but I definitely don't remember it. Ow! Oh. Damn. Alright. Damn. Damn tour. Get that time. Oh! Woo! Okay, so low anyway. Yeah, we know the dogs. I already know this isn't gonna work. I want it to work so bad, but it's not gonna work. Yeah. He leaves. Where the hell does that dog even go? Oh. Phew. All right, we go this way. I bloodied the grass. Poor grass. Actually, no, the grass already looks bloodied. Well, that's a cute little detail. Didn't have to do that. Ow! Ow! How did Fido know? I was moving slowly. Did I just somehow get too close? That really is the only thing I can think of. That I got too close to the dog somehow. I'm pretty sure one of them's still alive, right? So I think the trick is make sure it's only one of them. If I can get one of them isolated, I can then... It's easier to work with. When it's two of them, it's like, ah, that's a little awkward. They're like overlapping with each other because they probably have like the same set endpoint on their script, so... Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Phew. Phew. All right, so don't get too close to his front because he will see you. Cool. Oh, oh. Man, sucks to be you, huh, Fido? I'll be honest, I was half expecting that to, you know, bink off the stone, you know? I wasn't sure if the game would actually give me that one. Yeah, we have tons of distortions of the ground and the land and stuff as we go through. Obviously a little bit less because there's an urban sprawl, but whenever you get to actual... Huh? Where did this asshole come from? Huh? Who invited him in? Ooh, if I could get a shot where I could get in there, exit out, then come back, and then take a shot of the dogs from behind before triggering their script, that'd be kind of cool. I wasn't sure if that was a throwing knife or what. Oh no, it's the time bombs, of course. How could I forget? Good old Otto. Oh my god, we have 2 snipers.
Oh, blood!
Ow. Of course. Yeah. Alright, we'll deal without you. I hate it, but we'll just try to deal. No. I saw a video that said the Hunter's Nightmare is like hell in Dante's Inferno. Makes sense to me, to be fair. I mean, it is supposed to be hell. It's supposed to be the personal hell for hunters. Like that is expressly its purpose. So comparing it to Dante's Inferno isn't like the craziest idea in the world, right? I'm not sure if that was the explicit inspiration that From Software had in mind. There we go. But it's certainly an appropriate comparison to be made. All right. A little bit of green on those gravestones. In fairness, everything gets a little mossy. All right, mostly little graves over here, though they do have the occasional big one like this. Ah, damn. I was hoping one of these little staircase things might work to my advantage, but they do not. There we go. Yeah, the thing is that it's more based on Buddhist hell. I think Acer Aesthetics has done a really good I think I don't remember if it's his Bloodborne commentary or if it's a separate video, but he's done a good job like breaking and talking about some of the subtler references, but the River of Blood is definitely taken from that for sure. And just in general, like a lot of the karmic retributions being inflicted kind of very much fall into that category, at least broadly speaking. In the end, it is hell. It is most certainly a hell. All right, and that covers, I think, all the stuff I really... Woo! There we go. Yeah, can't really make that work to my advantage, unfortunately. All right. Yeah, so looking around here, it's definitely a lot more consistent. The distortions being used again compared to the Nightmare Frontier. The graves, of course, are copied over, and they still have that blood red coloration to them and everything. And then we have not really any of the Elder Lord gravestones being used here, so no Elder Gods. Which again is consistent with the way that these gravestones are being used here. And then oh. Could have probably gotten that a little closer if I wanted, but oh man, he ducked it. Lucky bastard. Not so lucky that time, huh? Oh, is that yeah, that part of the... I don't think that part of the chapel is loading its bottom properly. Oh well. Not my beeswax. Yeah, it goes there, there. Yeah, these are of course the normal graves, but this part of the area. Yeah, they don't really. Yeah, the graveyard is definitely limited to the River of Blood area. There we go. Yeah, I don't know about the River Styx and Nightmare Frontier. I mean, Nightmare Frontier really isn't. It really isn't like trying to convey itself as like a place of the, well, obviously it's a graveyard mountain thing, so yeah, there is like obviously dead in there, but like it's not really trying to portray itself as like, you know, the land of the dead or crossing over to the land of the dead, right? Like I presume the idea would be like if you're crossing the River Styx, like you end up as like Nightmare Mensis as the underworld. I don't really think that's what they're going for there. Like I said, with the, you definitely have a lot of, oh, you definitely have a lot of hell motifs in the Hunter's Nightmare for clear thematic and narrative reasons. Don't much care. Alright. No screwing around with the prey. Ow! tacos. Fight the other. Hey, friend, you go have fun. And then, yeah, now we get to the true graveyard at the river and stuff, yeah. There we go. Yeah, nothing else new here. There's just the Amygdala corpse over there. I guess that's a commonality technically, right? Amygdala, but yeah, I don't think that's what they're trying to draw there. Don't think that's the point they're making. Yeah, okay. Let's just head straight back. I think I can make the run. Or is Lawrence dead? I can't remember if Lawrence is dead on this character. I can't remember if this is my new game. I think this is New Game Plus, so... Yeah, Lawrence isn't dead yet, so we don't have that X. Okay. There we go. Cool to get a shot of that. Yeah, enjoy the power of sound and shit. Ba 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 ba. I'm gonna go over this way. Don't care about you. Ow! But you definitely care about me. All right. And with that, we got that all settled out. Let's do some quick repairs. And let's see, is there any last minute stuff that I have I've forgotten that I want to look at in relation to this? Let's look at the beginning of Nightmare of Mensis. I think this is what I want. And then we get over here. Yeah, I thought so. So yeah, there's no foliage and stuff. I don't think I remember. Yeah, I don't recall that explicit detail being mentioned in my thesis. So I'm gonna have to add that in, because I think it is worth kind of highlighting just like the idea of like the time and stuff, that like all of this dead, all of these spirits, all this growth and development here. Compared to say a portrayal stuff like here, where it's like, you know, almost. Oh my. I don't know. Oh. That's what the vomit thing was about. I'm surprised because we didn't really get that a lot with the other stuff, but this time it's showing up a whole heckin' lot. Yeah, more stuff to check on the meth wiki. Okay, cool. I'm actually really happy with this. Yeah, nothing over here. Okay, that's what I thought. So they added the foliage and stuff on top of that. Yeah, cool. Thanks for sharing the vid name, Kazu. Anyway, I am feeling like I got what I needed to know, so I'll have to start adding all those little details and things to the doc I'm working on right now. So hopefully Loran will be done sometime next month. It's not that much to cover and stuff. I did fill out a lot of the sections. It's really just the beast one that really needs a lot of writing for it. I don't know how long that one's gonna end up being in total. But like other than that, I think the rest of it's all workable. It's just making sure I get my facts straight. So until then, guys, thanks so much for joining me on this one. Bye-bye.